I've spent the last 8 years on this show telling you guys about the best off-road performance tires that Nitto offers. And of course, since I sold my Bronco Raptor and I moved up to an F-150 Raptor, I needed some new tires to put on this truck. But my wife and I just had a baby. I'm a brand new dad. I don't seem to have as much time to go wheeling these days. And so of course, most of my driving is gonna be on the street for the time being. I didn't need something as aggressive as the Trail Grapplers I had on my Bronco. Well, it just so happens that Nitto just dropped their brand new next generation Terra Grappler G3 all-terrain, and I got the first set of 37s for it. Let's talk about them. What's going on, you guys? Matt McAdam here, your host of Chasing Dust, only here on Driving Line. And I've got a kind of a special episode for you. I haven't done an episode out here in the wild in quite a while. I've been doing a lot of them from the studio, but today is a special episode because I'm going to be talking to you guys all about my brand new F-150 Raptor build. Now, if you've been following along with the show, you know that I had a Bronco Raptor that I had taken all over Baja, all over the United States, wheeled it all over the place. It was an amazing vehicle, but my needs have since changed. Like I mentioned in the intro, my wife and I had a baby about 2 months ago, so the Bronco Raptor just doesn't fit a baby seat as well. And I'm kind of spoiled by the Raptor platform. So the next best thing was to upgrade to a truck with a much bigger back seat, a lot more room for cargo in the bed. And I'm just a truck guy overall. So today I want to introduce you guys to this truck. I just started doing some modifications to it. I want to talk about some of the things I've already added, including these brand new tires that you see on here right now. Now, obviously Ford builds these trucks plenty capable from the factory, but you guys know me, I can't leave anything stock. Last month, I drove up to my buddy's shop, Custom Truck Works in Rancho Santa Margarita. My buddy Mitch Kiernan runs that shop. And I gotta say, Mitch and his guys knocked it out of the park. They added the SDI leveling kit, they added the 37s with the KMCs, slapped it all together, did the alignment. In just a couple hours while I waited, I was super impressed with their work. And the build came out so nice. When they rolled it up from the alignment shop, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, man, what a difference. Just a leveling kit and some 37s and nice wheels makes on these Raptors. Mitch and his guys are the absolute experts. They've had actually 3 Raptors in there they were fully building up. This was actually the most mild build that they had in the shop, but they are no strangers to these things. Lifts, wheels, and tires is their bread and butter. They do them literally all day long. So if you're in Orange County, it's the best kept secret when it comes to having your truck built. Go talk to my buddy Mitch over at Custom Truck Works. You can find him on Instagram too. Man, take a look at that Shelter Green. This is why I waited 3 months for this truck, because I wanted it in this color. It just has that gold flake to it in the sunlight, but then at nighttime, it almost looks black. It's just a really nice, unique color. Now, in terms of the build, it's still pretty light right now. I just wanted something that can get me by for a little while. So it's got an SDI top hat lift on there right now. And what that does is gives me the leveling that I need for the front end to fit bigger tires, but doesn't compromise the suspension. You use the factory live valve shocks. It rides like factory, and it's pretty safe. It doesn't have any issues with the top hats there overextending the shocks or anything like that. So I wanted to go with something that was simple enough to get the lift out of it, but still very safe, and I can always upgrade to something better later, like a coilover from Fox. Of course, we've also got the polished KMC wheels. This is exactly the same kind of setup I had on the Bronco Raptor, except these are the Impact Forged Monoblock wheels. No beadlock rings. I just don't really air down that far, so it didn't really need a beadlock. But man, I just love that you know, machine finished look on this green. There's not a lot of these green trucks that have that wheel color. Being a guy who goes out to the middle of nowhere a lot, I needed to have connectivity, so I did install this Swarforks third brake light system. It doubles as a chase light up here with the Baja Designs amber lights. It's got the white light in the middle that I actually tinted so it doesn't blind me at night because it's pretty bright. It also integrates the factory camera and, of course, houses the Starlink Mini on top of it too, so it makes it really nice all in one package, and it's got the radio antennas for my VHF radio. You might have also noticed that this is not an 801A bumper. This is the modular bumper that comes on the factory 37 trucks. I swapped it out because I just really like the way that factory bumpers fit and finish, and the way that they actually have bolts here so that you can mount a light bar later on if you want to, and the tow hooks and everything. It also retains all the sensors and everything in there too. But the reason I came all the way out here today is to show you guys the tires that I put on this truck. You may have seen that Nitto just dropped their Terra Grappler G3. It's an all new next generation all-terrain from Nitto. I've had the G2s, they're wonderful tires. I think it's important to understand the positioning of the tires in Nitto's Grappler lineup. So at the very top, you've got the Trail Grappler, and this is their most intense mud terrain. It has the most bite, it has the really big blocks on it. This is the tire that they build a race version of for King of the Hammers that wins King of the Hammers races routinely. And then a step below that, you've got the Ridge Grappler, which is a hybrid terrain between an all-terrain and a mud terrain. And that is really good for people who do a little bit more wheeling than your average bear. They're the ones that are out there doing weekend warrior trails, you know, a couple times a month. You may remember a few years ago, Nitto released the Recon Grappler, which is a little bit of an aggressive all-terrain. It was kind of positioned between an all-terrain and a hybrid terrain, so they're just splitting the difference there. The Recon was great. It actually filled a void for a lot of people who wanted more of an aggressive tread pattern and sidewall, but they still wanted all the benefits of just a true all-terrain tire. And of course, last but not least, you have the Terra Grappler line, which is Nitto's dedicated all-terrain tire. If you've never ran Terra Grapplers, the positioning here for them is somebody who potentially does a couple of trail rides a year. They primarily drive their trucks on the street, but they need something that's gonna hold up in case they wanna go out and do something in the dirt. And so that's exactly why I wanted to put the Terra Grappler G3s, this is the 3rd generation Terra Grappler, on this truck, because that pretty much describes where I'm at in life today. I'm not going to be able to go out and do a trail every weekend. So I wanted to find these tires in a 37 because of course I'm upgrading the lift. I'm doing a leveling kit on here. I wanted a bigger tire than the 35s it came with. And it just so happens that Nitto just released their flotation sizes for this Terra Grappler G3. So this is a 37, 1250, 17. And just to be very transparent here, Nitto sent me these tires early. The 37s are not going to be available until later this summer. However, a lot of the other flotation sizes will be available as early as June 1st. And I mentioned it's on KMC Impact Forged wheels. But man, this tire is just perfect for what I'm doing right now in this stage of my life. Having a new baby, not being able to go off-roading as much, doing a lot of street driving, but still want something just in case I can squeeze in a couple of trail rides this year. And I know what you might be thinking, hey Matt, this truck already comes with all-terrain tires. Why are we just swapping all-terrains for all-terrains? Well, not all all-terrains are built the same. I've said it before on this channel, and I am happy to say it again. The factory all-terrains that come on the Ford Raptor, whether it's a Bronco or the F-150, are probably the worst tire I've ever ran in my life. They're a Load Range C KO2, and man, they're just the most paper thin tires I've ever had. And look, I understand Ford's reasoning for wanting to put those tires on this truck from the factory, okay? They have a really thin sidewall, so they're really plushy, like they kind of like float a little bit on the road. They're lighter because they're super thin and they're not very strong, so there's less material in them, which means you get better gas mileage, you get a little bit more performance because it's just a lighter rotational mass. But for somebody who does wheel in places where it's not easy to get a truck out of or swap a spare tire, I am absolutely willing to sacrifice a little bit of weight for durability that you get out of the Nitto tires. Now, these are a Load Range E tire on this 37. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of reservations about running a Load Range E on this truck because typically I like to run a Load Range D because it's a little bit of a lighter sidewall, a little bit lighter ply rating, built well for a half-ton truck for a Load Range D, but these 37, 1250, 17s only come in Load Range E, so I ran them anyway. And you guys, I am delightfully surprised at how smooth and how soft these tires actually feel on the truck. As it turns out, none of that's by accident. Nitto actually engineered these tires in a different way. They've upgraded and they've iterated on the Terra Grappler line. So let's talk about some of the specs on these G3s. Like I mentioned, these are a 37, 1250, 17 Load Range E Terra Grappler G3. And what I love about these tires is that Nitto actually went back to the drawing board and they gave it an all new look to it. Obviously this tread pattern is totally brand new. I really love it. It's a lot more aggressive than the G2 actually, if you ask me. The G2 looks a little bit more akin to a highway tire. This looks like more of an off-road oriented tire right here. Of course, in typical Nitto fashion, you have two sidewall designs. This is the more simple sidewall. This is a little bit more of an aggressive sidewall if you ask me, but this is the one that I landed on. I just liked it. Now, another attribute of the Terra Grappler G3 is that it's got this icon right here. This is the 3-peak mountain snowflake icon. It's got a little dust on it. And what that means is that the manufacturer goes through rigorous testing to make sure that this tire can perform in severe winter weather. So if you're going out to places where it snows, you definitely want to have this icon on your tire. And I love that Nitto actually took the time to have this tire rated 3 PMS. I'm really stoked that I've got these because if I ever want to go somewhere in winter weather, these tires are absolutely ready to go for it. All right, so we're gonna hop in the truck here and I'm just gonna give you my honest review of these tires after having them on my truck for a month now. All right. I just love how much more room the Ford Raptor has. I just got to say that for a second. I mean, the back seat is like massive. It's like having an off-road minivan. Definitely the biggest off-road truck I've ever had. So as we're kind of bumbling around here on the dirt, first, I just need to say how smooth these tires are. And they're at 40 PSI right now. So 40 pounds of air in the tire on a Load Range E, and I'm in a relatively light truck for a tire like that, and it's really smooth. And I'm not just saying that. I've had lots of load range E tires. I'm getting beat up in here. And of course the Raptor's got pretty good suspension on it, so maybe that's doing a little bit of the work, but honestly, these tires, whatever compound Nitto decided to land on with these new tires, they nailed it because it's so soft. It feels like a load range D, but it's got all the strength and the durability that you want from a load range E tire on a truck like this. Even though primarily I'm gonna be driving this truck on the street, it's just great to know that if I ever wanted to go run a trail, I don't really need to worry about a tire coming apart because these Terra Grappler G3s are built to go off-road. Now, they're not gonna be as aggressive as like a Trail Grappler or even the Ridge Grappler hybrid terrain. They're not gonna get the same traction, but if you're just going out there, you're doing a couple of trail rides a year, it's literally the perfect tire for that. It's exactly what I want out of an all-terrain, something that I can daily drive and it just feels like a normal car, but has all of that durability and all of that strength to it. And in an effort to be transparent, I've only had these tires on for a month. I've only been driving it on the street ever since, but the G3 is the third generation of the Terra Grappler, which means that they're only getting better as time goes on. So I am 100% confident I could go take this truck down the Mojave Trail tomorrow and do 130 miles off-road without even a care in the world. They're every bit as quiet as the factory tires that came on this. However, they're much stronger and much more durable. And people told me, dude, you're gonna put bigger 37s on your truck, you're gonna sacrifice performance. Obviously, I can't tell the difference. The Raptor is still super fast. Right now we're on a 2-lane highway through the mountains, a lot of twists and turns, and I gotta say, the difference in the stiffer sidewalls, stronger construction of this tire actually is pretty huge in a setting like this, because the old tires that were on this truck were just so floaty, like you would feel all the body roll, you could feel the sidewall flexing through turns, and this thing drives a little bit more like a sports car. It's like planted, it's got more stiffness, but not so much that you're just jagged, you're feeling it throughout your whole body. Did I mention they're quiet? Don't hear any road noise doing 60 miles an hour down this highway right now. While I'm running 37s on an off-road truck, I don't really care much about tire warranty because I just beat the hell out of them. I can recognize that there's a lot of people out there who do care about tire warranties, and you will be delighted to know that the Terra Grappler G3 in these flotation sizes has a 55,000 mile warranty. Now, I say that knowing full well that I've never needed to use a tire warranty on a Nitto because they're just built so well, but it's always good to know that you have it if you ever need it. Especially for you guys who are commuting with these trucks. Maybe it's a work truck, maybe you're doing a lot of work on job sites and things like that, and you need something to hold up for a long time. I've had friends, I've recommended the Terra Grappler G2s to a friend of mine in the past, and he got 60,000 miles out of that tire and they still had meat on them. And he was just like, I'm just gonna get new tires because I feel like I probably should, but they're running great still and they have 60,000 miles on them. It's really, really remarkable how well these tires hold up. And I'm sure that this new compound that Nitto just added is only going to add to that legacy of the Terra Grappler being a super dependable, long-lasting, and a performance-oriented all-terrain tire. That's gonna wrap up this review of the Terra Grappler G3s on my 2025 F-150 Raptor. I hope I've given you guys enough context to see that this tire is really made for somebody who does primarily drive on the street, but is looking for something that's a little bit more durable that they can use on the trail when they need to. And that's just the point that I'm finding myself in today. And maybe one day I'll need a more aggressive tire for more aggressive off-roading, but for now, these Terra Grappler G3s are perfect. They just released a whole bunch of new sizes, so head over to nittoterra.com and check them out for yourself. See if there's a size for your truck there as well. You can find all their specs, all the features and benefits I went over in this video on that page too. But that's gonna do it for us on this very special on-location edition of Chasing Dust. Thank you guys so much for following along. Once again, my name is Matt McAdam, your host of Chasing Dust, only on Driving Line. As always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is Matt from Chasing Dust. Be sure to hit that subscribe button because Driving Line's creating all kinds of awesome content for gearheads just like you. I'll see you guys out there.